Good evening, everyone. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. So nice to have you here with us. Have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. If you want to put in the comments where you are viewing or listening to, well, viewing, that would be great. If you're listening on Spotify, iHeart, iTunes, any of the audio platforms, I will read out any validation I get during readings to you so that you can hear them. If you're watching on YouTube, you can give us a like, share, and subscribe. That would be wonderful. And if you would like to be one of the first in line, the perks are it's a donation of $4.99 to $5 would be great. Anything after that, so we'll do those viewers first. And then after that, anybody else that's on here in order of the way they came in. If you're on Rumble, please give us a Rumble, a share. You can donate to the show on YouTube if you care to. Be doing a super sticker on Rumble, a thumbs up, a rant is great. Or you can contribute to the show via Venmo, which is Carolan-Carey. Carolan is Carolan-Carey. And you are not obligated to do that, but if you care to, that would be wonderful. Oh, I had a few announcements I wanted to also read of some things, upcoming things. And next week, the 14th, I said it was this week, the 7th, I'm on Kelly Joe Psychic Show, Biscuits and Tea Mystic, the 14th, 7 p.m. Block Talk Radio. Let's see, this week on the 12th at 8 p.m. we have our Spirit Message Circle. On the 19th at 8 p.m. we have our Thanks Sharing Goldylocks shop. If you would like to join us for that event. And I'm not wearing my t-shirt tonight, but I am drinking coffee out of my cup. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. And it has In the Psychic Flow on there. I hope you can see it's kind of bright, but there it is. There are mugs, t-shirts, mouse pads, stickers, aprons, shopping bags, all kinds of things on there. And Thanks Sharing Weekend, we will have on the 19th, we'll have a lot of our sponsors and our hosts that have shops as well, and people that are clients or patrons that visit the show, and if they have a business we want to support them. So do some Christmas shopping, holiday shopping, Hanukkah shopping with us on the 19th. That would be great. Okay, so those are all my announcements, I think. Let's see. So tonight, as you can see, we're going to be doing some crystal ball readings. And excuse me as I look around the ball because I can't really, let me try to move this without screwing it up too bad. I can't read the comments. Let me move this over a little bit more. There, you don't need to see me. Let's see. Who do we have here joining us? We have a super sticker tonight. Oh, I just finished my global. Well, we got two. I just finished my global predictions, and I haven't uploaded it yet. I just did it prior to this show. And I have a few other messages for some of the hosts that I had neglected. So I'm in the middle of recording that one. So I hope you can see me. I may have to move this. The reason I have it like this is because I can't see. Let me see if I can move it a little bit like that. I can't really see the comments. So there we go. Okay. We got it now. So our first, hi, Robert. I will get to you as soon as I can. Hi, Ruth. Nice to have you here. Kate is here. Hello. Let's see. Kate, thank you for your super sticker. And Carol is here. Thank you for your super sticker. Linnell, hello. Moda, thank you for your super sticker. Veronica, wonderful to have you. Hi, Moda. Hi, Kavita. Linnell, I thanked. Okay, so let's get started. So this is the order that we're going to go in. So let's see. We're going to start with our first super sticker was Kate, but she's at 449. So I'm going to take her after Carol and Moda. And then I will get to our regular patrons, which I appreciate you being here. If you would like to contribute to the show in a very free flowing way, you can hit the like, please, and share and subscribe. All the show hosts appreciate that. That helps us tremendously. And it doesn't cost you anything but a click. So that would be great. Let's see who our first. So we're going to do Moda. Oh, we're going to do Carol first. Hi, Carol. You're top of the line tonight, hon. How are you? Let's see what we get. So we're going to do, let me see if I can move this just a tad. There we go. Okay, now I can see the crystal ball. You can sort of see me, and I can read the comments. There we go. So we're going to start with Carol. Very productive is what I get. Very productive year for you, Carol, 2023. Starting this month, going into November of 2023, very productive. I also get the word lucrative. I'm writing this down. I don't know why I'm writing this down, but I say dollar signs, lucrative. I got like a reorganization of space, which I think I've mentioned before, like a new way of storing things or displaying things, something of that in that arena. I feel like I'm reorganizing things. Also, I get the books. I'm reorganizing books, either using a different computer program or a computer program, and I see plugging things in, making it easier for yourself, for taxes and to look at, profit and loss, that kind of thing. Now, I've mentioned before, and I hate to keep banging this drum, but I keep getting China's downfall is your prosperity. So the quality coming out of China is not good, and it's going to be their export is going to go down, which means that the things that you are dealing with will be more United States and it will help your business. So that's what I get with that. I get a blast from the past, Carol. I don't know if you have someone visiting you, a boyfriend, a friend. Blast from the past is what I get from your dad. And I don't know if he's talking about himself. It's so nice to see your parents here, as usual. They're going to jump in whether I do crystal ball or not. But he is saying to me, blast from the past. And I feel like there's a visit from a blast from the past for you. Something about you're going to be busy between this December and January, something. And there may be a small trip involved here is kind of what I'm getting. And I'm not sure where you live, but I see tall trees and snow, a little snow on the ground. So I don't know if that's where you live, but in this time period between December and January. So getting mittens, I'm getting mittens, something about mittens. So I don't know if you're having somebody make these in your business, or you're getting them, or you get them as a gift. But something of these beautiful, colorful mittens I have here for you. Okay. I don't know if you're in a romance or looking for a romance, but I think there's a male energy coming in. And you're probably like, oh, God, no. I don't know if you're with someone or you're looking. But I feel very positive in the romance. And I get Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2023. So I do get that for you, Carol. I hope that makes sense. And thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, our next one is Moda. Came in at $6.99. Thank you so much for your sticker. Appreciate you. Moda. Feel Oriental, Asian, Japan here. And I don't know if that's a hereditary thing, a family thing, or a travel. Now, I know I'm getting a re-upment with you. I'm getting like signing up or like standing forward and a rejection of things that have held you back. And I feel you more confident. I see rejecting a lot of things. I also see an opportunity for dance. And I don't know if this is, and it's fancy. It's almost like ballroom or something. I don't know if you're going to a hotel, an event in a hotel, something like that, but it's dressy and lovely. And I feel there's dance there. It's almost like a ballroom dance kind of feeling. So I do see that. And I see you in a lovely kind of gown feeling. That's what I'm getting. And I also get, this is a Cinderella feeling with the slippers that you wear, with the shoes that you wear with that outfit. Something about like a Cinderella feeling, like losing a shoe falling off, adjusting a shoe. But there could be romance tied to that lost shoe. So if you remember the story of Cinderella. So I kind of get that. So I have some dolphins here for you. And I don't know if you relate to dolphins. We have dolphins around you. So I don't know if that would be a totem or if that's something of interest to you or someplace that you're going to visit. But I do see dolphins flipping up in the air. Oh, and by the way, if I'm buffering, I noticed my shows. I've been doing that. I'm not sure if I need to increase my internet speed or if it's weather. We did have some trees trimmed again since the hurricane, so maybe it'll improve. But we're having little issues tonight. We did have the remnants of Hurricane Nicole blast through here last night and today. So I do see the dolphins. Now, as far as work, I do feel like a settling. Feel like I'm finally making a choice in settling, but I feel more confident, and there's more money within 2 years for you, Mona. I do see like a promotion or something within 2 years. So you may start out in some kind of occupation, or maybe you've already done that, but within 2 years, you're more confident. I feel more money. I feel more self-assured with you. I hope that would make sense to you. And I get financial, so I don't know what industry you're in, but I feel finances increasing, things increasing. I also feel a hereditary thing going on, an inheritance or hereditary. Not sure which word it is. Is there something that you've inherited or something, property, money, an ability, something here about inherited or inheritance? And I've had a lovely lady from your family that's passed on come in and let you know that. So this is different. I'm getting, she's singing Amazing Grace, this lady. So I don't know if this would be a woman that sung for a church choir or she's just singing this song, but I feel like Amazing Grace with like a tambourine involved. So I don't know if this is it's hard to explain, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, Moto. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Very good years for you, 2023 through 2024. Thank you, Moto, for joining us. Okay, where's my Kate here? Carol got Moto, got Kate. We're on to Kate. Okay, Kate. Get a strong sense of coffee, Kate. Smell of coffee and the taste of coffee, which I'm drinking. So beyond that, in the crystal ball, I feel as if I have a cup of coffee here with steam coming off it. Let's look at the word subway. So I don't know if they mean the restaurant Subway or taking a subway. Or underground. I think that's referred to as underground. So do we have someone from the UK? That could be, because that's the word that they use over there. But I'm going to say subway underground. Possibly a commute. So I want to say to you, Kate, I feel very productive if I am you. I feel that there has been a stressful period. You're working very difficult through a difficult phase to get through this, releasing stress, releasing fear. Feel more comfortable after the new year. It's so funny. The movie that I was just talking about Cinderella, the Disney character. I'm getting Wizard of Oz with you, and I don't know why that is. Getting the ruby red slippers. And I just had Cinderella slippers. So I don't know why I'm getting that. I hope that would make sense to you. And I feel like I'm landing something, promotion as well for you. I feel like I'm landing something. Landing. I don't know what that means. I'm just checking to see let me see if I have any comments so far. Oh, Kate says she's from the UK. Okay. Never used a subway though. Okay. My grandfather loved that film, but he passed over. Okay, so that may be hello from him. Motor says, thanks, Carolan. Motor says, oh my God, yes, my aunt was a chair. I think she means a choir. Oh, choir director, excuse me. Yeah, I need new glasses. I'm going this month. Okay. So there's just a few comments. Let me get back to what I was doing. Kate, I do get the smell of coffee. I still get that subway. I don't know what that means. Maybe that was related to him. The Wizard of Oz, I guess, was your grandfather. Feel more productive, more money coming in 2023. And I feel like I'm taking a leap of faith. I think he's asking you, Kate, to take a leap of faith. And she is from the UK. Okay. Also for you, I don't know if I have a brother, but I get the word brother. So this could be grandpa's. Oh, she says, can you tell me what's causing me to feel unwell? I've been to the doctors multiple times and nothing has shown on my blood work. I get a weakness and unsteadiness, and I feel there has to be a CT involved, I think. And you are very close to your brother. Yes. Okay, good. Okay. I feel that there might be some X-ray CT going on here to eliminate the problem. They have to, what medicine does, what doctors do, they eliminate what they can first before they find what the problem is. So they go through a list and eliminate the most common things. I don't feel anything too dreadful. I feel like I get like an exposure. So maybe you had a COVID exposure, a flu exposure. And I also feel like it's settled. I feel like my lymph nodes are bothering me if I am you. Thank you, Kim. So I would say, I'll read your comment in a minute, Moda. I feel as if we're going to get to the bottom of this, but it's always herky-jerky. I feel bad for you, Kate, because I've been through that where they couldn't figure out. I finally figured it out myself after about $2,500 in copays that what I needed to do. And it was my gynecologist at the time who helped me. So that might be a tip for you. But I feel like there's an exposure to something. And I feel as though my lymph glands are bothering me. And I feel tired, I feel unwell, and I feel unsteady. Okay. So I hope that you will get to the bottom of that. And I think you will. And I feel more financially settled in the next year or so. Okay. So I hope, thank you, Sam. I hope that resonates with you. You will get to the bottom of this. Also, another thing to be watch out for is stress. And I feel like you pick. I don't know if you're a picky eater or what. or you're picking at something, or a nervous habit. I don't know what that is, but stop it is what I'm being told. Kate says in reply, very interesting. Thank you, Carolan. I'm currently waiting on blood works that are being checked for hormones and iron. And she is unsteady, dizzy, and tired, exactly as you said. Okay, you are welcome, Kate. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, let me get to Kim Smith. And feel better, Kate. Wait a minute. I had something for Moda. She said, oh my God, I read this already. My aunt was a choir director. And there was also something about, she said, Moda says, also, Carolan, I forgot to mention, my aunt loves singing Amazing Grace. So spot on. Thank you very much for sharing that. Really appreciate that. I like to read the comments out so that our listeners and viewers understand the connection that I'm getting. And my work is to help people with messages from their departed loved ones. Okay, so if Kim, pardon me, Kim. Let's see what we got. You know what's funny? The song I get while I'm tuning into you is Kim is Run Around Sue, and I can see the words right here, Run Around Sue. And you know how that goes. Dun, 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 dun. I have that impression of that song. I also have the impression of moccasins, like in Native American footwear. I have that here. I see 12 peaks, cactuses, dry air, sand kind of soil. Different heights. And I also get the word plateau. So I don't know if we're talking about places like New Mexico, Arizona, maybe even California. I have places I feel like very desert. So I don't know if you're there or you're going there. Thanks, Sam, and hi, Kavita. Let's see, what else do we get? I also get, I don't know if you're doing a bridal show or a bridal. Do they mean bridal like in wedding or bridal like in a horse? I'm not sure, but I feel like bridal. Like maybe a bridal expo or something showing your wares. That's a possibility. I don't know if you're going to get an invite for that. Interesting. And I do see cowboy boots, Western boots, Western wear with you. So I have a feeling of turquoise, of denim, of cowboy boots, that kind of feeling around you. And I keep getting this expo, some kind of expo. And I feel it's important that you buy a table there and do your wares. I want to let you know that that's what I'm getting. More product. And I feel like a delay in something 2023, but it won't last. It's a temporary delay. Okay. All right. Let me get to. Carol says, thanks so much. Okay. Oh, we got Linnell here. Got Linnell. Let me get to Linnell. Kim, let me get to Linnell. And then I'll do Kavita. Linnell. A lot of bubbles. I don't know if we're talking about bath time bubbles, like a bubble soak, or bubbles. I don't know what the bubbles is. A lot of bubbles around you. And I feel stretching and toning. So I don't know if this is some kind of exercise dance thing that you're doing, a class or an opportunity, but I feel stretching and toning with you. And as I've mentioned before, I see that you just lopping your hair off. I just feel like you're cutting your hair off like yourself and then maybe having to get it straightened out. like in frustration or something. I feel like I've had enough of this already. I also get campaign. So I don't know if we're talking about a political campaign or something like a breast cancer awareness or a walkathon or some kind of campaign. I feel like it's raising money for something that you get involved with. And California is the song that I get with you. Linnell, California. And that's an old country song. You get country western around you as well. That feeling of, and a lot of laughter, Linnell, a lot of laughter with a group of people. And I feel, you're so funny. You make a great friend for a guy. I'm not talking about a romance, but you get along with men well as a friend. You have the same warped sense of humor, and you're the kind of person that someone can talk to about anything. Like a guy friend can talk about another woman, his relationship with a woman to you. He can talk about car things or engineering things or banking things. You just kind of relate. You're like one of the guys kind of feeling is what I get. And that's what I see. So I feel like a relationship with another male, which you've had in the past. And I think you kind of miss it. Sort of a brotherly friend kind of feeling. So that's what I see coming up for you. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Linnell. And I get happy trails and California IA. So I don't know where you're going, girl, but that's the songs that I get. Okay, let me just check here. Thank you for your super sticker, Linnell. Appreciate you. Let's see. And Moda said that that resonates with her. I just started in my field, so good. Okay. Let me see if I have any other comments. We got Kim, we got Linnell, we got like Sam and Kavita I have to get to. Let me see. Whoops. Kavita. Excuse me for pausing. It takes me a minute to go through these. Oh, Kim Smith says Polo Grounds are just down the street from me and many festivals coming up. And Linnell says, I did cut my hair off. Love the laughter. Yes, she says. Hi, Robin. Thank you, lovely. She said, great. Okay, so I have Kavita, Sam. Okay, let me get to, where are we? Okay, Sam. Samir, how are you, dear? And thank you for joining us. It's something about books. So I don't know if you're reading books, and they're like leather-bound books. Pardon me. I don't know if this is a collection, if it's for work, if it's a professional thing, a lawyer thing. I don't know what this is. But I feel as if they're leather bound. So it feels very important, these books. And I get night shift or second shift. I don't know why I would be getting that for you, but that's what I'm getting. And something in addition to what you do. I think we've mentioned that before. I had kept getting photography and video, but you said that didn't apply to you. I still feel that around, but I feel like a second thing. Yeah, this may be it's temporary. It's for a particular reason. I don't know if it's saving for a property, paying off a loan, buying a car. I don't know what the addition for the second shift would be for. I also have lovely flowers here. So I don't know if you have a garden or are near a garden or botanical feeling, walking through botanical gardens or something, some reserve or something like that. But I feel you doing that. Feel your wife is with you because I feel you're holding her hand. I also have coins. I have coins stacked up. And I feel like I have gold coins. So I don't know if these were passed down to you or you're investing in gold or should invest in gold. I don't know what that means. Take that with a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor by any stretch. But I do see gold coins here for you. Let's look at the word pop. So I don't know, pop meaning, I feel like I have an older gentleman in spirit. Pop like a grandpop or great grandpop. That's kind of the impression that I get. I get the word pop there. So he may be in spirit. Grand. I get the word grand. So we grandpop. So I'll pass that on to you, Samir. I also feel dash. I get the word dash. So I don't know if it means you dash around. There's an animal named Dash. Something dash, DASH. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'll pass that on to you, Samir. And I also get the word holiday, maybe taking a holiday. So maybe you and your family are taking a holiday or something over the holidays for you. And I also get the word discovery for you. I'm also seeing something to like. When I see you, I feel a sense of enjoyment, as an unexpected find or an unexpected surprise coming your way. That's the impression that I get, Samir. And thank you so much for joining us. Okay, let me get to Kavita. Then we'll get to everybody else. And if I have some feedback, I will read it to you, Kavita. Remarkable pictures. I want to say thank you for sharing the remarkable pictures of your trips. I do see a travel log kind of feeling with you. So I don't know if that would be of interest. Also, I get the word medicine man here. Usually it's medicine woman, right? But I get medicine man here. So I don't know if that's part of the spiritual healing that you're investigating, but I get a medicine man here. Not necessarily Native American, but from another culture or your own culture. I don't know if they have a medicine man, but I have someone here, like studying something medicine man. Let's look at the word Peru. So the country Peru. So maybe it's from there. But I do have that impression, something about Peru. And it's so funny. It's all about when is he showing up? 2024. Don't tell me that. It resonates between 2023 2024. So it's coming. Thank you, Carolan, says Samir. You are welcome. And I get a lot of Greek food, so this must be coming. Something about, still get that hotel feeling. Maybe a Greek festival, my big fat Greek wedding, something like that. But there's Greek food here, but I'm seeing in particular like a lemon potatoes, that kind of feeling with that lamb. Like big dishes put out, and I feel like I think I've mentioned this before, like a hotel, a reception, a restaurant kind of feeling, and there's a gentleman there. The other gentleman that I had mentioned for you, I'm seeing him, and he's taller and thin with dark hair, younger. I think that's a professional kind of relationship or friend, something. Well, could be restaurant business, but so that's a contact. But as far as the gentleman, he's not going away. The Greek gentleman's not going away. I don't know why it's delayed, but it needs to step it up, right? So I got that maybe traveling to Peru or something about a shaman from Peru, something like that. Kavita says, I have a workshop with a healer on Sunday. He's from England. Okay. Okay. A workshop on Sunday with healer. I get diversified with him, and I get like a ginger-haired person there. I don't know if that's the instructor. So I have a ginger-haired man, so reddish impression. A lot of accolades. Let's see if he really does. And interesting, I'm wondering if he is using the Harry Edwards method of spiritual healing. Might be interesting. Might talk about that. So you'll enjoy it, and it will go good. And yes, he's been delayed for years. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with that, Kavita, but I do see him. It's not like I don't see him. Okay. Thank you, Kavita, for joining us. Now, I think I had one more sneak in here. Let me just check quick. See if I have any. The instructor has dark hair. Okay, well, there's a ginger-haired guy there. And I don't know why I'm getting that. And he heals with light frequency. It's okay. There's an emerald color around him, and you will see it. Okay, let's see what else we get here. Kim Smith, we got. Robert Myers and Robin, we've been patiently waiting. We did Sam. We did Kim Smith. Did Kate. Moda. Got Linnell. If I missed you, jump up and down. I think I got everybody. Oh, Veronica's on here too. I got to get to Veronica. Kate, Carol. Excuse me for taking the time to read the comments. I'm a little slow at this. Okay, Robert. I'm going to go with Robert Myers here. He's been waiting patiently. Robert. Have I mentioned this before? I get playing cards here, Robert. And I want to say something 1 to 5 years. And I don't know if that's a life-changing event, a plan, something change, 5-year plan. Something about 5 years. Is that retirement, marriage, house? I don't know what that is, but something about 1 to 5 years. And I do see something snowy. So I don't know if you live in a snowy climate, if you're going to visit a snowy climate. I also have a giraffe here. I don't know why, but I'm passing that on. To mean a visit to Africa or to the zoo and a snowy climate. Now I get the word Papa here, P-A-P-A. So some departed loved ones will drift in here. So I don't know if that is meaningful to you. I want to say something about like schnitzel or spaghetti or some kind of noodles. I don't know if that means something to you, Robert, if that's involved in your part of your family. And I also get engine, like car engine. I don't know if you're looking into a new engine, if you're investigating the engine, something about the engine, plane, car, something, boat. I think car. I don't know if someone in spirit worked on engines or if you have an interest in that. What else is going on? I see like a ledger in front of me. So like an accounting ledger, something like that. I don't know if that is around you. I got changes coming. So I don't know. Change is coming. Straighten my leg out. Change is coming. Trying to make a change, but I want to let you know that I do get change is coming. So that is for you. This will get a hospital visit. So I don't know if someone has been ill or that you would be doing a hospital visit, or not saying that to scare you. I don't know if you would be visiting someone. It doesn't necessarily mean you. It's like that hospital, or you used to visit someone in the hospital. So this could be related to the gentleman that I'm feeling and seeing here, an older gentleman, and I get the word Papa. So does that make sense to you, Robert? I hope it does. Any feedback I get, I will read out. Thank you so much for waiting for us and for joining us tonight, Robert. How's my time? I'm doing pretty good, I think. Let's see. What else do we have? Who else is on here? We had Robin. Oh, Veronica. Excuse me 1 second, Robin. Veronica, hi. Wonderful to have you here from Australia. You know what I'm getting, Veronica, and I don't know who this goes to, but if I'm you, I'm eating spaghetti or let me correct myself. Linguine with clam sauce or a white sauce. I want to say that, and I don't know why. I think it goes to you, but that's what I'm saying. See, like a platter of that, so I don't know if that's something that you would eat. Let's see. This is something about kayaking or canoeing, if that is around you. And I guess it would be going towards springtime. I think you're the reverse of us. We're going into winter. I think you're in the summer. Is that right? I feel warm water, warm weather, and something. And I see this actually. I see the back of somebody wearing a hat, and I think you're there. And this is it, or it's you. And I feel like there's paddling. So I don't know if it's kayaking or canoeing. So I feel that around you, Veronica. I also have this beautifully baked pie sitting here, which I believe to be from the spirit world. And I mean, it is like perfectly covered. I would say like an apple pie or some kind of pie. It's absolutely perfect. Domed, and it has this little slices in the top crust. And it looks like it's got sugar sprinkled on it. It's just absolutely perfect. The edges are crimped. It's like grandma times 10. Oh, remembering Remembrance Day today, thinking of my pop. Okay. So anyway, I do have this pie here. And we determined Pop was in the military, correct? Because I get that kind of regal kind of an honor feeling with him and remembering our fallen soldier. Oh, okay, good. That's what I get with him. But I don't know if he wore like a scarf or something here. And I feel as if you have a ribbon. You have a ribbon of his, like a ribbon, or you know how they would have those ribbons, military ribbons. But I feel that, and I feel like a notebook or a diary or a book of some sort, maybe a pay book or something. I feel like a book from that time period. So she says, yes, she does have that. Thank you very much. Thank you for the validation. Thank you for thinking of me. And he shows poppies, which would be World War I would say, but it's still a remembrance today, and a red rose for you. So I do get the poppies, and I think that would be, sometimes I make wreaths out of poppies, and you'll see it predominantly on a Remembrance Day or a military day. Okay. So there you go, Veronica. Thank you so much. A lot of love and a red rose for you from your dad. Okay. So what does this say? How's my time doing? Let me look at my phone. Whoops. Let me look at my phone because I can't really read the time on my screen. Oh, I'm doing great. Okay, Robin. Now this kind of, Robin, I have to let you and Ruth is on here. Ruth was on here. I got to get to her. Robin, sorry, you got to wait. I got to get to Ruth. Ruth's been waiting. Let me get to the beginning. Thought I saw Ruth on here. Robert Myers. Ruth, yes, I did. Hi, Ruth. Thank you for your patience. By the way, I'm doing a little private one because I missed you guys last month. And I'm doing a little private one, which I'm going to email to you. I just started recording it tonight, and I haven't quite finished yet. So you get double whammy today. Let's see. Something about golden. Golden arches, golden bridge, golden opportunity. The word golden. So I don't know what that means, Ruth. I feel like a trip with the grandkids or little kids. I feel like taking them somewhere. Boy, that's brave. I feel like I'm taking them on an outing. It feels kind of snowy. Sledding or I feel like a hot chocolate, peppermint stick, snowshoe suit kind of feeling, sledding kind of something like that coming up for you with grandchildren, probably your daughters or whatever. But I feel that, and I hate to say, I hope you were okay with the tornadoes. I do feel some more miserable wintry weather for you guys, and I hope it's nothing like it was last year. That was absolutely horrendous. I think it was last year. I feel like button up your overcoat is kind of the impression that I get. So you're probably going to be cold. I have a lovely necklace here, and I think it's gold. And this feels as though it is handed down. It feels like a gold necklace with like a medallion or something on it. And I feel like it's handed down. So I don't know if you would recognize that. I'm trying not to do too much because I'm doing a private reading for you guys that I missed last time, the show house. So I'm trying not to give you too much. We have talked about the sets. Ruth Saltman also has a shop. All of her books, she'll be mentioned, be showcasing her wares on the 19th. So please join us for that. Thanks, sharing. I feel like a 5-volume set. This could really be a set. I feel it packaged. I feel it getting published. Like I feel like someone's going to advise you, put these 5 books together. And I also get the word novel. I also get maybe writing a novel just for the hell of it. Something fun, something where your imagination can go. Besides all the practical spirituality, Ruth is a prolific author, so you have to check out her website. Hi, Jessica. Give me a few minutes. I will get to you. So that's what I have for you, Ruth. I hope that is helpful. Okay. What was the other one? Okay, let me do Robin before she goes berserkowitz. And I have a private little reading for you as well that I'm recording in the middle of recording. Kate, it's up late. Thank you for joining us, Kate. That was really nice. Robin, let's see what we get for you. More of your own practice. You just have to take a leap here, Robin, and do it. And I'm being drawn to this, one of my boxes of cards here. I think what they're trying to, I don't know if they want me to pull a flower card, your mom, but I'm seeing cards. So I think you are working on cards, right? Okay, so that's coming. I kind of get a bit of a delay in that. And the only reason is because I feel more towards the end of 2023, 2024 with that. And it's because they're different cards. You had mentioned photograph cards, and I kind of get that. I feel like I'm redoing or I'm cropping or something. It's a little bit more involved than just, cards, oracle cards or tarot card. So I do get that with you, Ron, but it is going to happen. And I don't know if you've been considering a move, but I do get the word move. I don't know if that means move on a project, move physically, move residence. I'm not sure what that means, but I do get that word. I do feel very nature oriented. I'm seeing here as a backyard. So I don't know if you're there now. And I also see a beautiful hummingbird here. So I don't know if you have hummingbirds where you are. Something about hummingbird migration. Okay, so I get that for you, Robin. Let me just double check and see. Boy, we got a lot of messages on here. Make sure I got everybody. She wants to move. And yes, she's working on cards. You are welcome, Robin. And Robin also has inherited a crystal ball from her mother. And she's going to be working with that. She's a little hesitant. But, so was I. I'm new at this too. This has only been this year that I have been working on this. I've had this crystal ball for over 30 years. or about 28 years, something like that. Or 20 years. I think I'm exaggerating. It must be 20 years. Was from Pennsylvania. So I can't remember when I moved here from Pennsylvania. And I just started using it. So it's new, but you pick it up. You're gonna, you give what you see, and you see all kinds of things. I guess I get climate with you, Robin. I don't know if we're changing climate where you're going. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Thanks. Robin says, thank you for the wonderful messages. And I love your crystal ball. Well, you're going to be doing the same thing and probably better at it because you have a lot of inherited abilities. So good luck to you, Robin. Jessica has joined us. Jessica Lynn Shea. She says, I love the messages you are giving. Let me just make sure I got everybody, Jessica, before I get to you, that I don't skip somebody that was in line. Any feedback from Veronica? Yes, I did read her feedback. Okay. Kavina said, thank you. I think I read all the feedback. Okay. Kate. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kim, thank you. She said, you look nice tonight. And I was thinking, is she talking to me? I'm the only one I think that you can see. You can't see the audience. What a goofball I am. Oh, my God. Okay, so let me get to Jessica. I don't think I skipped anybody. Okay. I know Teddy is chomping at the bit to go out. It's been raining all day, and he's like doing quick little runs outside. One time I left him out there for 5 minutes, and he was drenched sitting by the door in the little cup in the little corner. Poor thing. Jessica, I have a dog for you, and this is weird. I have a dog for you in spirit, Jessica. Do you have a dog past? Family dog, mother's dog, kind of mom's dog. So I don't know if you have a mother's dog in spirit, but I feel like there's a 2-color with that. It's like a border collie or a collie or something. I'm kind of feeling. So I don't know if that belongs to you. Jessica, I see the footprints. So I don't know if this is your footprints on a beach or referring to the poster footprints, Jesus walking on the beach, the prayer footprints. So either one of those apply to you, let me know. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing footprints in the sand. So I kind of get a religious conversion. So I don't know if that would be you, Jessica, or someone around you. Do you have a small child, Jessica? Are they referring to you? Daisy. Hi, Marcia. Good to have you with us. Another show host, Marcia Culver's with us tonight. We have 3 show hosts, Ruth Saltman, Robin, Cosmic Soul Food, and Marcia Culver. Enlightened Heights, right? Good to have you on here. What was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. Jessica. Daisy. Was that the name of the dog? Okay. I have a little girl. I'm getting the impression of a child. So I don't know if you have a child, Jessica. Or if that's the name of the child. A dog and a child. Okay. And I also feel as if I feel money. Something about coins, money. Oh, she gives me feedback. Thank you very much. I love walking on the beach. And yes, spiritual conversation. The dog is Daisy. Wonderful. So glad that you could take that. And I get, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I feel better times are coming. I think that you needed to hear that, Jessica. And I want to say that to you. And there's this song I want to, I don't know who sang it. Jerry Lee Lewis, maybe? Riff Raff? Call it a blast? Something. I'm getting those words. So I feel like I'm getting somebody talking to me here from the other side. Okay. I wonder if that makes any sense to you. And I am so glad that you're able to take the walking on the beach, the footprints. I am so glad that you could take that. Thank you so much for joining us. Marcia. I don't think I've given you a message before. Let me see what I got going on in this crystal ball for you. Thank you so much for joining us. I enjoy your singing so much, Marcia, your singing messages. Where's my time? Oh, at 3 minutes. I get an expedition with you too, or an expedition. I get a word here. I'm not sure if it's expo, expedition. Okay, Marcia. And I feel like a shifting back and forth. So I don't know if they're talking about I feel that you do several things, you know, in your professional life, like several abilities or several venues or several different types of work. And I feel you shifting. I get this shifting back and forth. I also get a timeline shift. So I don't know if that means anything to you. If you've experienced a timeline shift. And a message from an old friend. I get a message from an old friend, Marcia. So I don't know if this would be on the earth plane or from the spirit world, but I don't know if you have an old friend in spirit or you're going to hear from an old friend here. And something about art or artistry. So I don't know if that is you or you. I know that you are surrounded that because you showed some of your artwork, but I don't know if that's part of your work. Also get cards. I know that you read cards as well. And I have someone, I'm being shown a violin or a fiddle. I wonder if that makes sense. I can't tell the difference. I think it's a violin, but I feel that in spirit or, excuse me, in the crystal ball here for you. And let me see, where am I? I have a big peppermint stick here, so I don't know if that would be meaningful if you had those around the holidays, but I have one of those big sticks. And I want to talk about being the middle. I don't know if you're the middle child or somebody was in the middle. Something about being in the middle. And I feel like, I think it's you, and I feel like one here and one here. Something about being in the middle. Trip land, and I want to say, where did you say you were, Montana? I want to say Wyoming. I don't know if that means anything within the next year or so. Okay. So Marcia, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you being here. Shout out to all of our show hosts. And let me see if I missed anybody. If I did, please come back next week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Probably some psychic work. So thank you so much. For your comments, for sharing. And Kavita said she's taking an online class with a man who had worked with a shaman. Maybe that is what you're picking up. I don't know, but that's what I get. We are at the hour. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. Really appreciate you being here. Join us next week. And don't forget about our Spirit Message Circle this Saturday evening, 8 p.m. Good night now.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP. Join our circle of VIPs and receive exclusive access to live stream specials and other epic perks. You can join the Goldylocks Productions VIP communities either through Patreon or the YouTube community. Join today.